6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. The headlines first. Nation is celebrating 76th anniversary of Independence Day today with a renewed pledge to make Pakistan a true Islamic welfare state. President has urged political leadership and people to get united to take the country in the direction of progress and development. Army Chief has emphatically stated that there is no power on earth which can undo Pakistan. Anwarul Haq Kakar was sworn in as the caretaker Prime Minister in Islamabad today. At the United Nations, Pakistan has vowed to continue to extend support to Kashmiri's struggle for their right to self-determination. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control and world over will observe Indian Independence Day as Black Day tomorrow. And now the news in details. The nation is celebrating 76th independence anniversary today with a renewed pledge to work with the Spirit of Pakistan movement and make the country a true Islamic welfare state. The day dawned with 31 gun salute at the federal capital and the 21 gun salute at the provincial headquarters. Special prayers were offered in mosques for peace, solidarity and prosperity of the country. A 1-minute silence was observed throughout the country with sounding of sirens to herald the flag hoisting ceremony at 9 in the morning. The main flag hoisting ceremony in connection with Independence Day celebrations was held at Convention Centre in Islamabad. President Dr. Arif Alvi, who was the chief guest, unfurled the national flag. It was followed by recitation of national anthem. Addressing the ceremony, the president urged political leadership and people to get united to take the country in the direction of progress and development. He said this is the demand of time that Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah's message of unity, faith and discipline is truly followed. Dr. Arif Alvi urged politicians and other stakeholders to embrace the path of forgiveness, drawing inspiration from the life and teachings of the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. He stressed the importance of embracing the core values of Islam, stating that veering away from these principles will exacerbate the situation. Extending heartfelt congratulations to the nation on 76th independence anniversary, military leadership has reiterated the armed forces' resolve to serve the nation as per aspirations of people of Pakistan. In a statement, the ISPR said armed forces will always defend territorial integrity and peace of the motherland with the support of the nation. It said thousands of sons of soil have laid down their lives for the defense of the motherland and to preserve the cherished dream of freedom of our forefathers. Chief of Army Staff General Syed Asim Munir has emphatically stated that there is no power on earth which can undo Pakistan. Addressing Independence Day parade at Pakistan Military Academy in Kakul last night, he said we gained freedom after a great struggle and we know how to defend it. He said faith, unity and discipline shall always remain guiding principles of our great nation. General Syed Asim Munir said our great country and the nation will inshallah continue to rise in line with the aspirations of our forefathers for a bright future of the coming generations. General Syed Asim Munir said we will not hesitate to render any sacrifice for the sake of the national sovereignty and territorial integrity. He said Pakistan Army is committed to the welfare and well-being of the people and cynical attempts to create a rift in the nation and the army will fail. Turning towards the issue of Kashmir, the Army Chief said Kashmiri brethren will surely get rid of the clutches of brutal occupation forces through their rightful cause of self-determination and indigenous freedom struggle. Anwarul Haq Kakar was sworn in as the caretaker Prime Minister today. President Dr. Arif Alvi administered him at the oath ceremony at Ewan Sadr in Islamabad. The caretaker Prime Minister shook hands with the President Dr. Arif Alvi, who congratulated him for assuming the office. Anwarul Haq Kakar is the 8th caretaker Prime Minister of the country. He was nominated as the caretaker Prime Minister after political consultations between the then Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the then opposition leader Raja Riaz. Anwarul Haq Kakar hails from Qila Saifullah area of Balochistan. Previously, he was a senator and also worked as chairperson of the Senate's Standing Committee on Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development and as a member of Business Advisory Committee, Finance and Revenue, Foreign Affairs and Science and Technology. Newly appointed caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar was presented the Guard of Honour on his arrival at the Prime Minister House, Islamabad today. The caretaker Prime Minister inspected the Guard of Honour. National anthem was also played on the occasion. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan's ambassador to United Nations, Munir Akram, has vowed that Islamabad will continue to extend support to the Kashmiris' struggle for their right to self-determination and freedom from India. In a message to the UN community on Independence Day, he said, "We will continue to raise Kashmir's call for liberation at the United Nations and at all forums." Munir Akram said hundreds of thousands of our Kashmiri brothers and sisters sacrificed their lives just to reach their promised homeland, to fulfill their dream of nationhood and liberty, and we must never forget their heroism. Extending best wishes to the people of Pakistan on their Independence Day, the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has expressed his country's strong support for Pakistan's economic success. In a statement, he said the United States values its 76-year-old relationship with Pakistan and looks toward the deepening U.S.-Pakistan partnership to create a more prosperous future for both nations. Antony Blinken said, "We usher in a new era of cooperation, and as Pakistan prepares to hold elections, we look forward to advancing inclusive economic growth, energy, security, and promoting peace and regional stability." The 76th anniversary of establishment of Radio Pakistan is being observed today. Radio Pakistan and Pakistan came into being at the same time as the first announcement about the creation of Pakistan was made by Mustafa Ali Hamdani from Lahore station at midnight between 13th and 14th August 1947. At the time of creation of Pakistan, national broadcaster was named as Pakistan Broadcasting Service. Later, it was designated as Radio Pakistan. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control and the world over will observe the Indian Independence Day tomorrow as Black Day to register a protest against New Delhi's forcible and illegal occupation of their motherland. The day will be marked by a complete shutdown in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, call for which has been given by the All-Party Hurriyat Conference and supported by all Hurriyat leaders and organizations. Black flags will be hoisted everywhere, while protest rallies will be organized against the gross human rights violations by Indian troops in the territory. The Kashmiris across the world will hold anti-India demonstrations to draw world's attention towards the Indian brutalities in the occupied territory. In Afghanistan, at least 3 people were killed and 7 others injured in a blast at coast today. According to media reports, cause of the blast has not yet been asserted. And finally, the weather. Hot and humid weather is expected in plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind, thunder shower is expected in Upper Punjab, Pothohar region, Islamabad, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. Heavy falls may also occur at isolated places in Upper Punjab, Pothohar region, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Kashmir during the period. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Nation is celebrating 76th anniversary of Independence Day today with a renewed pledge to make Pakistan a true Islamic welfare state. President has urged political leadership and people to get united to take the country in the direction of progress and development. Army Chief has emphatically stated that there is no power on earth which can undo Pakistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk. And also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.